Hello, I'm currently in Victoria, Canada. I just got off of the cruise ship at 9 p.m. Not sure if you can see it, but I am at a park and I am so beyond exhausted. My head hurts and I got Wi-Fi on the cruise for the last 2 days, which was not good for me because I'm just filling my mind with things that don't matter. And when I get off of this cruise, that's something that I really want to focus on, is just using my time well and being proud of how I'm handling my time. So that looks like spending my money well, cooking meals, eating what's good for me, reading, sleeping, and just staying off my phone. But it's a little bit difficult when I am by myself on a cruise, which I've mentioned many times before. There's definitely a realization today and last night that there were plenty of things to do on the cruise ship, but I just did not have the desire to do it considering I was out of my element. Like last night there was dancing going on and I thought that that was so much fun. People had glow sticks and they were wearing necklaces and just dancing to like fun 80s hits, and I got to watch that for a bit. It was a small crowd, maybe like 25 people, but I wish I had joined in on that. And then I saw people just with binoculars looking for whales and sea lions and watching the sunset, and I'm like, man, like why haven't I been doing that as much? Like why have I just been locked away in my room and choosing to be a stranger? So I wish I put myself out there more. It would have been easier to do if I had people my age. It's okay to feel that way. It's okay if I wasn't comfortable, but I do wish that I pushed myself a little bit more or unplugged more. That being said, the first few days where I didn't have any internet service and I was just sitting alone in my room, there was great time to just ground myself, examine myself, and connect with God. And it did become more difficult as soon as I had an outlet to distract myself or numb myself out. And that's something that I'm going to need to be very cautious of when I get back home. But I can't wait to be back home. I have a friend's birthday party on Friday and I'm going to take off work for it, which I feel bad about because I know that I need to start saving more money. I want to be around people, especially after being alone for so many days. I'm just thinking about like hugging my roommate when I get home because that's going to be like my first chance to like give somebody a hug, and I need that, you know. I don't know if you are the type of person who needs physical contact, but I'm just like, oh, I can't wait to hug my friends. I can't wait to be around people. I can't wait to laugh with people and feel like a human, because I have not felt like myself recently. But there's also been a lot of refinement and sharpening the past week. So that is a blessing. I just can't wait to get back into my element and into routine. I would love to go to Alaska again, absolutely, but I just need people to come with me. So I can't wait to plan a trip and get friends to go with me months in advance so that they can take off work and we can all plan for it. But I need to just appreciate what I have, and this cruise and going by myself was just a great learning lesson. Is there is so much around me, there's so much that I'm capable of, there's so much opportunity to just be proud of what I'm doing, and I don't take advantage of it. It's not that difficult to cook a meal. It's not that difficult to ask a friend to hang out. It's not that difficult to read. It's not that difficult to connect with God, but I make it this huge obstacle because I feel like I'm not myself, and then I take shortcuts and try to not feel bad about myself, so I try not to think at all. And that's just something that I have to stop doing because it's led to so much sadness and emptiness. I just notice how when I numb out or I use substances or I distract myself, I just feel so incomplete, and it carries on into the next day, and then I don't want to feel that pain, so it carries on into the next day. But I noticed on this cruise, when I was just living and being myself, with no opportunity to necessarily numb out, I was so content. And that's what I miss, is just being content with what my days look like, being content with what I have, and I have not been doing that. So yeah, this is Canada, guys. I don't know what a Canada accent is. What do we think it is? So yeah, and it's like, that's Irish. I want to do an Irish accent, but I did not run into Shawn Mendes, sadly. It looks like everything is so far away. It took me 20 minutes just to walk here, and it's dark outside. We ported at 8:15 and the line was insane. Like hundreds and hundreds of people. So I was like, I'll go get ready and I'll wait to come out to Victoria. And by the time I came out, no one was in line. So I was thankful that I didn't have to just sit and wait. But I had a great coffee today. I finally got to wear a nice shirt, which I'm thankful for. And the weather is absolutely beautiful. It is low 50s, high 40s right now. And I'm in a short sleeve and I absolutely love it. I looked at the weather app for Phoenix and it looks like next week it's going to be high 80s, mid 80s. And to me, I'm just like, oh! So I can't wait for some cooler weather in Phoenix. Tomorrow it's going to be hundreds, and it's going to be in the hundreds for the next few days, but it looks like it's about to drop. So super excited about that. But yeah, I just can't wait to put into practice what I've learned about myself the past few days. And what I've learned about myself is I'm not proud of myself and something has to change. What am I going to do to change? So that's exciting to me. It's not me being a bummer or sad, sorry for myself, but I just am so excited that it's an opportunity to finally feel peace. And I've not been at peace. So I'm excited. Tonight I told myself that I was going to film a lot of videos and I don't think it's going to happen. I was going to vlog each floor of the Carnival ship. That sounds really exhausting, and if I go outside, it's dark outside so you can't really see anything anyway. I think I'm going to do a vlog of all of the stuffed animals that I have and talk about their names and what we've done on this cruise. And I also have all of my outfits and I want to film content for that because it's like no way that I spend that much money on clothes not to wear any of them. And I've worn 20% of what I brought on this trip, which is a real bummer because my bag is going to be crammed tomorrow. I brought 3 bags and they're all going to be stuffed. But I head out at 8 a.m. tomorrow. I think we have to be off at 9:15. And it starts around like 7, but I'm gonna sleep in until 8:30, and it's going to be fantastic. And my flight leaves around 6:30 tomorrow from Seattle, and I'll just catch up with my roommate and go to bed and edit videos, make videos, heck, I don't know, but I can't wait to go back to work. I can't wait to see the people who I get to do life with. So yeah, that's been the Alaskan cruise. Sorry for all of the sad and depressing updates the first few days, but it definitely got better and there was definitely good while the difficulty was happening. So I just can't wait to get home and put into practice what I learned. Bye guys.